Good evening, Prasad. You are from which
Good evening, sir.
place?
Sir, I'm from Kerala, Alapura.
Oh, same place where our
Yes,
Ritika
sir.
is there. Oh, tell me the good points about Alapura.
Sir, Alapura is known for its lakes and rivers, and it has a lot of paddy cultivation, and it is famous for Nehru Trophy also, where boat races happen worldwide. Sorry, worldwide it is famous for boat races of Nehru Trophy.
Oh, good, excellent. Now, what is the degree you studied? Which year you completed it?
Sir, I studied my bachelor's in business administration in 2019, and I did my master's in business administration in 2024.
2022.
2019 and 2024.
24.
Yes, sir.
4 years.
Yes, sir. I have a gap of 3 years in between.
Acha. When did you complete your BBA? Like 2019.
Yes, sir.
Then 3 years you were preparing for IAS.
Yes, sir.
Were you preparing by staying in Kerala or you went to Delhi?
I was in Delhi, sir.
Oh, which institute did you study?
Wajiram and Ravi.
Vajiram Ravi. Oh, recently
Yes, sir.
there was some tragedy happened in that institute. What
Yes,
is
sir.
it?
Flooding happened. Flooding happened.
Hmm.
So these institutes are catering to more people than they can actual capacity. So in one class there are like 600 students sitting.
Ayyo,
So
six
yes,
six
yes,
hundred.
yes, sir.
God. Yeah, will they be
And
using mic facilities and all?
yes, they use mic facilities, and there are also TVs. Multiple TVs are set up so that children can see whatever is written on the board.
Acha. It is there in the same old Rajendra Nagar.
Yes, sir. It is in Old Rajanagar, and this is the story of every institute. There are like 15, 20 institutes, and most of them are like this only.
Because I was staying in old Rajendra Nagar only. Every day I used to cross that place, go by scooter and come and all. And how come this tragedy happened in that place? Um, the
So
library is in the basement.
yes, sir. Most of the classes are in the basement, and the drainage system is very poor. So they had put up some temporary sheets for water to not go into these basements. But a car came, and suddenly the flow of water, there was some extra flow of water. So the sheets were broken, and the water was suddenly started to overflow into these basements, and a few children suffered because of that.
And honestly, I don't know why those kids could not run away out. Was there any obstruction?
Yes, sir. So the gates are very small. Actually, these institutes are in the basement, and on the top there are like big shopping malls or some other things like pizzas or restaurants or something like that. So the opening of these gates are very small, and from that gates itself, when the water comes, and there are like few ventilations on the top of the basement. So from there also water started coming. So few of the students were able to get out of the institute, but rest of them were not, because I told you there was like in a single class there are 600 students,
Bap re
so all
bap.
of them can't get out.
Very sad.
Yes, sir, it was.
At which stage you dropped the idea of proceeding for IAS?
Sir, I wrote prelims twice, and I was not getting into it. And thereafter, I managed to clear civil defense services, and I got out of that in the SSB stage. So
You told, yeah,
after two
you
attempts,
told us SSB stage. Yeah,
yes, sir. So
good.
after two attempts, I was like, I need to focus something on like to add something more qualitative to my CV. So I started to prepare for
What
MBA.
is your father?
My father is right now retired. He used to be a school teacher.
Mother?
My mother is also retired. She used to work in health department, government of Uttar Pradesh.
Health department.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you visited the website of our bank?
Yes, sir. I have.
Can you tell me some salient features that impressed you?
I think first of all, the thing that impressed me most was the color combination. The blue, yellow, and white combination on the website is very pleasing to the eye, and the information is very detailed, and every panel which to visit is very easy for even a layman to use. You don't need to search, and the more important requirements are mentioned on the top half of the website, and the lesser important, like some blogs and everything, are mentioned at the below side. So I think this helps laymen to uh, navigate through the website very easily. And
How
another
do
thing
you,
is the
how do you say blogs are less important? So
sir.
this is actually you could have told simply that blogs are kept at the bottom instead of adding one more clause that what is that uh, less
Less important.
useful. That import that word those words can be avoided.
Okay, sir.
Now please tell me what is difference between a repo rate and a bank rate.
Repo rate is the rate at which RBI lends the money to the bank, and it's for uh, whereas bank rate is the rate at which banks can lend money from in case of urgency, banks can lend the money from RBI, but at a bit of a higher interest rate. Repo rate is lower in interest rate, but bank rate is a bit higher, and repo rate is a collateral loan. Bank rate is collateral free.
I'm not sure about it. Even for bank rate, they have to give collateral. But don't commit all those things. The one mistake you did was um, banks lend. No, no, banks borrow.
Borrow.
Understand? Banks borrow
Okay,
from Reserve Bank, and
okay, sir.
repo rate is for short term, whereas bank rate is for long term.
Long term.
Can you tell me the interest rates in Federal Bank, Savings Bank, and other deposit accounts?
The savings bank account of Federal Bank currently fetches 3% interest rate, whereas the fixed deposit bank of Federal Bank currently fetches to 8.5% interest rate for senior citizens and around
Eight
7.5% rate for normal.
eight point
8.05. Zero
zero
five.
five. Correct, correct. You please check up for how much period it is. That also make sure about that. Okay.
Okay.
You have to tell specifically Federal Bank gives 8.05% for senior citizens for this period deposit, this much period.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
good. You told correctly. What languages you know? Rasast.
Sir, I know English, I know Hindi, I know Malayalam, and I understand a bit of Punjabi also.
Acha? It's because of your stay in Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but don't tell Punjabi and all, not required. आप
Okay, sir.
हिंदी में बात कर सकते तो हिंदी बोल दीजिए, नहीं होने से वो भी बोलने का जरूरत नहीं है. आप
नहीं सर,
अच्छे
मैं
से
बहुत अच्छी
बात कर
हिंदी बात
सकते.
बोल सकता हूँ. हाँ सर, बहुत अच्छी बोल
Very
सकता
good. Very good. Excellent. Then you can tell. Then who is your role model?
हूँ. Sir, throughout my life, I have been blessed to have come across great personalities. But one of the role models of my life would be Lionel Messi from football.
Mhm.
I
Please
think
sell
he's dead.
sell a blackboard. You are the representative or marketing sales manager of a company. You are telling some blackboards or green boards or audio visual board, whatever it is. You please
Okay,
talk to me first in English, followed by Malayalam.
okay, sir. So I have bought this blackboard. Our company has newly developed this blackboard. This blackboard is very thin, and it can be also connected to electricity and also be made into a board which can be used as a for PowerPoint presentation and all. And this blackboard has the quality that it uses very less of chalk and very less dust comes out, because whenever we write on blackboard, the dust usually comes into our noses. So this leaves very less residue of chalk. അതല്ലാതെ പിന്നെ ഞാൻ വേറെ ഒരു കാര്യം കൂടെ പറയാനുണ്ട് ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡിനെ കുറിച്ച്. ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡ് അതോ നിങ്ങൾ മേടിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഞാൻ ഇതിന്റെ സർവീസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ലൈഫ് ടൈം വരെ തരാനുള്ള ഫെസിലിറ്റീസ് ഉണ്ട്. എന്താണെന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ഈ പ്രോഡക്റ്റിൽ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലമും ഇല്ല. ഞങ്ങളാണെങ്കിൽ ഇപ്പം വരെ കൊടുത്ത ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡ് ആർക്കൊക്കെ കൊടുത്തു, അവർക്ക് ആർക്കും ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഒരു പരാതിയും ഇല്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നു ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡ് നല്ല, നിങ്ങളെ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് നിങ്ങൾ ഇതെല്ലാം വെപ്പിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ ഒരെണ്ണം വെപ്പിച്ച് നോക്കിയാൽ മതി, ബാക്കി എല്ലാ ക്ലാസ്സിലും നിങ്ങൾ ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡ് തന്നെ വെപ്പിക്കുന്നതായിരിക്കും. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഈ ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോർഡ് ഒന്ന് മേടിച്ചു നോക്കുക, ഒരു പ്രാവശ്യം ട്രൈ എങ്കിലും ചെയ്ത് നോക്കുക.
But you are not told about the price and all that.
Oh, sorry, sir.
After all, we
This
are
black
going
board is,
only for selling. Doesn't matter.
yes, sir,
You
this
remember that. Next
very
one.
economical.
Please
Okay,
tell
sir.
me different types of loans that Federal Bank gives.
Federal Bank provides one of the major products of Federal Bank is gold loan, and another type of loan that Federal Bank provides is car loan and personal loans and education loans and business loans.
Good. Thank you. Best wishes. Attend the interview with confidence. Read news. Acha, I have not asked about current affairs. Doesn't matter. You read newspaper yesterday, today, tomorrow, and get to
Yes,
know about what is that Bombay Stock Exchange rate and Federal Bank share price, market capitalization, and also NSC, this thing,
BSc.
yeah, BSc, NSC, and all that. Then always revise the people important in respect of RBI, SEBI, IRDAI, and all that. Read the
Okay,
list
sir.
of ministers in Union and Kerala also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.